I guess begin. Starting off, like man, I take a lot. Well, including the medicine for my urinary tract infection that I've had for like 2 months apparently, which shouldn't be a good thing. It isn't a good thing. Um, I'm taking D vitamins, two zinc pills, one ashwagandha. I would be taking one Tonkat Ali as well, but I don't. I ran out of those. And then this. So that's 5 pills. Well, I can take it right now. Why not? Let's see. Eh. Try to put them all in my hand. Pills. There we go. And to wash it down, excluding the water, I've got some chicken curry. Again, because it's so good. And it's basically the only thing I know how to make with chicken that's good and not super, super expensive. I gotta find out some new recipes. This shit's busting though. For real. Sheesh. God. Right. Right. Today is since I worked out on Thursday and I've been chilling for now 3 days. Today is absolutely chest day. Because I suck at using the bench and I really want to get good at using the bench. Like, my PR right now is benching 100 for 2 reps. Like 2 plates, that is 100 kilograms. So I feel like I should be able to use the bench at a lower weight with a better technique, better with better form. But I don't know. Whenever I use bench, it doesn't feel right. I probably just suck at doing it, and so I'm gonna try to learn that from my colleague and boss. She's a personal trainer, so she would probably know how to fix that. Because I really like the idea of bench. So far, I've been machine wise, I've been a big fan of the chest press, and doing like chest flies using the wires, like that. But I don't know. I like the idea of the bench, so I want to get good at using it. Besides that, I'm gonna hit triceps like really hard probably, because I want to grow my triceps more. Maybe I'll do biceps as well because my biceps are, well, now looking at my arms, my biceps and triceps are like fairly, like they're good in size in relation to each other, fairly. So I'm thinking I can finally work out biceps a bit to get them bigger. Took a little while, a few months, but here we are. Obviously, I really like the idea of having big triceps because big triceps equals big arms, and big arms look good in shirts. Which is also the reason I want to get a big chest because that looks good without a shirt. And currently, my chest is still quite small, so. But I'm working. The exercises I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna start off with bench press, then move on to chest press. Maybe we can try the chest press with the actual weight plates at the top. And then absolutely the cable chest flies, because they're so good at isolating chest. I love them. And then I'm gonna focus a bit on triceps. I'm gonna do some overhead tricep extensions and all that. Probably single arm extensions as well. Really try to figure out what kind of strength differences I have in each arm. It's also just really good at isolating the triceps, so it's kind of a nice exercise. Definitely going to be doing some, well, dumbbell curls work well. I am a big fan of easy bar curls. I'm more keen to that one. That's probably not the right word, but I feel like it. I don't know, if you do it with good control, like a good easy bar curl at a high weight. I feel like it isolates the biceps really, really well if you specifically lock in your elbows and everything. I've gotten such a big bicep pump using easy bar curl before. Like no other exercise has given me. So I think it hits well. I'm thinking like a big pump, I'm assuming, is something you'd get from an exercise that requires a big pump. Given that the pump helps with recovery, be it short term or long term, so that you can do the exercise more. So I guess technically then the pump would be for like cardio. Like you get more pump. Yeah, that's why you get more pump the more reps you do at a lighter weight compared to just doing like 5 reps at a really high weight to failure. Maybe I should be using a higher weight then. But the pump is good. I enjoy the pump. The pump is a large reason for why I'm so motivated while in the gym. It just feels good doing the exercises. I love them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what other exercises I find. Given that today is going to be the late shift, I'm gonna have about 2.5 hours to work out. I'd like to have more personally, but I should be able to get done within that time. And also, oh yeah, because I'm free tomorrow. Ooh, then I have like, well, no, still the same amount of time because the gym closes at 11. Ugh. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds like I've got a plan. Beyond that, Jesus. I'm rewatching a show, an anime, that I want to get more out of. ReZero, maybe not. The guy that dies and then goes back in time. It's a really bad way of explaining it, but it covers the I guess the part that sticks out the most, looking at the if you look at the if you take the show at face value, there we go. because it's a surprisingly deep show emotionally, and I feel like I can learn a lot from what they talk about and the way they talk about it. So I've been, and it's also just a good show. So I've been rewatching that. I'm currently at the end of season 1. I also like lost my tracks during season 2. I was just really confused. So rewatching that all from the beginning is probably gonna help with understanding what the fuck was happening during that part. Yeah. Yeah. Did I have anything else to say? Food, water, medicine, show, workout. um, well, I did have some thoughts. Newbie gains, what is commonly a name commonly attributed to uh, the sped up or the large quantity of growth that new gym users experience at the beginning of their lifting journey. I don't really get it, and from the research I've done on what other people have researched about it. I've just been looking up online, like trying to figure out what the fuck newbie gains actually are. And from what I can see, it just says newbie gains are a thing because your body is experiencing something new. And so it's forcing itself to adapt. And because it's so very new, it's adapting a lot more. And when you do it for a while, you stop adapting at the same speed. But following that logic, to just keep newbie gains forever, wouldn't you just be able to keep pushing yourself to your limits? Isn't that kind of the point of adapting? I'm thinking, does like every person in the gym chill too much? Like, or like, I can find it easy to, or I can understand how it'd be easy to work out for a few years and not make progress because you're just used to doing the same exercises, the same weights, so you keep going with that. But if you change exercises, you do more weights, you push yourself harder every time, like you push yourself as hard as you would when you started off, wouldn't you have the same amount of gains? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my personal experience turns out in the future. But because I've been working out for, well, I guess seriously working out, like taking my workouts actually seriously enough would be what would that be? Like a year at most? So, I don't know. But the more seriously I take my workouts and the harder I work and the better I eat, the more progress I see. So I don't really get how progress is ever slow. Maybe I just have, like, I've talked about this before, but maybe I just have really good genes for building muscle or something. But I see progress really, really, really quickly. I had a very, very good example, or a few actually. I've talked about this forearm exercise using the lat pull down. Well, now I'm using lat pull down because the weight is too high that I would use. I started off with 50 kilograms, like 2 weeks back. 3 maybe. 50 kilograms, and I could do 15 reps. It's this the movement. Now I'm at 80 kilograms. That's a 10 kilogram increase per week. I find myself quite easily maxing out on the low row machine. Like using the highest weight for like 20 reps. And that's not something I could do a few weeks back. I would be working at 70 instead of 97.5. And not only strength but muscle size has increased dramatically. My legs, for example, like when doing leg extensions, you can see this large piece of muscle here, part of the quad. Don't know the name of it, but this attachment here was maybe like this thick when I started off doing leg extensions. Like from what I could see through the skin and everything, it was like not very big. My legs were really thin. But like each following leg day that I would do the coming weeks, I could see the size or like the width of this part of my leg specifically, because that's the part I was paying attention to, would expand like quite greatly each time. And it was very, very noticeable each time, and I was just, damn, okay, it's already grown that much. Nice. So, I don't know. I would like to do some like tests to find out, because like I can see with my eyes. I know for a fact that my muscles are growing really fast, but I would like to have it on paper. So but you know, that tests like that cost a fair bit of money. There are probably some cheaper ones like certain companies have, but well, I'll see. Depends. They're not always available, and certainly not near where I am right now. But I'll find out. I'll look it up. My colleague knows, and she wants proof as well, because she strongly doubts that my muscles are growing that fast. But it's like the same with my traps. I've had 2 days recently when I've done a lot of shrugs, or like properly shrugs as well. I was doing them improperly before. And just I was wearing the exact same shirt that I was before that period of doing shrugs, and I could see in the mirror here, like, damn, my traps are showing a lot more through the shirt. So maybe I'm insane. Maybe maybe there's actually no difference, and I'm just that good at tricking myself into believing there is a difference. But I kind of doubt that. To that degree, I'd say my eyes are pretty good, and that I'm not insane, but it'd be hard to say, I guess. I'll see if I can get the proof on paper so that people trust me when I say that, but we'll see. Alright. Take care. Take care of yourself. It sounds really bad, that pronunciation. Take care of yourself. It's still a bit iffy. Take care, and keep pushing yourself. But obviously rest. Do not forget to rest. If you know for a fact that you're pushing yourself hard, to failure consistently and everything, doesn't have to be every set, but you get the principle. Um, if you know you're pushing yourself hard, know that you should rest equally as hard, if not more, so that you can handle more in the future. All right, see you.